Life must be great if you're a Chad. Things happen to you, people automatically give you opportunities, chicks are into you, and all this without knowing what is even happening around you. Beta males have to strive to get anywhere, usually ending up with an engineering degree, a nagging wife, and a Tesla. Those alpha chads getting everything for free, including m'lady. Hello Redditors of the internet, Nobles Xenon here, and welcome to r/JustNeckbeardThings Part 68. We're getting there. Let's get started. So, this is how it be though. Make dating app account. Heterosexual, show to women. 3 likes, no matches in a week. Disappointed by curious, switch to males, 70 likes in 2 hours. There was nothing wrong with me. Female standards became so insane they beyond self-parody right now. And the reply? Meh, although I agree that everyone must be treated the same, this post is borderline incel-ish. For this next one, the delusions of some men out there knows no bounds. Sex with a woman is a biological necessity. Hey incel, look at this woman. But she's a sex worker. It doesn't count. That would be invalid. Non-paid sex with a woman is a biological necessity. What about this one? She's overweight. A land whale. That would also be invalid. Non-paid sex with a skinny woman is a biological necessity. The next one is beautiful. She's 32. A post-wall old hag. That would be invalid. Non-paid sex with a skinny young woman is a biological necessity. This one is so cute. She had a boyfriend before. She's used. That would be invalid. Non-paid sex with a skinny young virgin woman is a biological necessity. How can something so specific be a biological necessity? Oh, those incels. Superior Japanese female character design versus inferior North American, quote, female character design. Which way do you want to go, mortals? I picked Japanese female character design because 1. Target audience is a thing, and 2. I won't deny my human instincts and desires for meaningless morality. I want my Japanese m'lady and I want her now. For this next one, touch grass. Dang, I wish I was hot enough to F women. Anyone under a 5 out of 10 should eliminate themselves from the gene pool so I can reincarnate as a somewhat handsome 6-foot+ guy. I.e., selective breeding should be the future of the human race. The government should pay you to spread or stop your gene pool. Ideas like these just creep me out. POV, you become a Discord moderator. You are unable to shower anymore today. Wait a minute, is that GTA? Is that actually a thing? And we have another cross post from r/NotHowGirlsWork. What even is this? I believe in traditional gender roles. Here's why. Women's bodies have a completely different reaction to a baby crying than men. How many times have you heard someone starting to lactate even though it's their friend that's pregnant? You were literally made to be bred. Your body knows this and craves this. Women's brains are better wired to multitask. You know what multitasking is good for? House chores. You can wash dishes, do the laundry, and take care of the baby with little or no confusion. You're literally wired to think like this. Women are, as studies proved, emotional, irrational, and unfit to make major decisions. Most of you, given the opportunity to, would relinquish the stress of having to make major decisions. You know you're better as a support role, and you know you're a submissive and breedable m'lady. This whole post is one big yikes. And now we have some My Little Pony movie theater anti-neckbeard precautions from years back. Let's take a look at the My Little Pony movie theater etiquette, aka don't be annoying. Cut back on the swearing. Sure, we all swore like sailors stubbing their toes as kids in private. Everyone knows little Timmy isn't an angel when mommy isn't around. That doesn't mean it's fair game to do it at the theaters though, regardless of how many people you're going with. Next, don't sing the songs. Yes, we already know the songs. The album released last week. This doesn't mean people want to hear your expert shower singing in the theater though. Even fellow brony group members probably don't want to hear it regardless of how much better you think you sing over the professional singers in the movie. Third, stop talking about pony butts. Oh god, we get it. Some of you clop. I am not even going to begin to think what that implies. No one wants to hear about it in public. And it's not a funny inside joke kids don't understand. Feel free to do it after the movie in private, but we don't need people whistling every time Rarity flashes a crack. Oh my lord. Next, Don't discuss equestrian economics and law while the movie is playing. I almost think this email was a troll, but it's kinda common sense that no one cares about your theory on Luna's relation to Cadence while watching the movie. Save it for after. Don't wear cosplay that covers your face or blocks the screen. We already know most theaters will ban fursuits, but in general, it's a good idea to avoid covering your face with whatever cosplay you're rocking. And definitely don't wear a costume that makes your head taller. Some theaters don't have stadium-style seating yet, and covering the screen for some kid behind you sucks. Next, leave the parents and their kids alone. Unless you are approached by them to engage in conversation, please avoid bothering families viewing the movie. A lot of parents aren't even aware the brony fanbase exists. Friendship may be magic, but most probably don't want a 15 to 30 something butting in on their daughter's Rainbow Dash monologue with how much better Twilight Sparkle is. Shower beforehand, please! This goes for conventions too. No one wants to smell you, even if you think you are fine with a day off in between. Do it anyway. Basically, don't be one of the ones who I can somehow smell from here. Don't record and tweet during the movie. This one is obvious, but that shiny little screen of yours is distracting. And definitely don't record it. It's kinda sad that these points have to be made. Hey, if you're enjoying this, then why not hit that like button? If you want to see more, subscribe and hit that little notification bell, and comment if you have something on your mind. Oh, we have ourselves an intellectual for this next one with an IQ of 136. Nice. What are you watching? The Office. My favorite show. My dad is the epitome of Michael Scott. Ugh. What? That show is so stupid. You don't learn anything from television like that. Clearly you are not engaged with proper television that I watch. The Office is nothing but unintelligent humor. I don't have an IQ of 136 for nothing. Try watching something mentally stimulating like the National Geographic or something on the History Channel. Ever heard of a sense of humor? You don't have to watch mentally stimulating content all the time, you know. Sometimes you just want entertainment and that's fine. I was gifted, and I choose not to lose precious brain cells that God gave to me over a silly television show. Just trying to help. You're a very smart pretty girl, but television like that only rots your brain, happy face. And now, just saw this on a Facebook post. I hope the anime trend on TikTok dies down, so then females will stop liking it. Women act like they like it just so they can play with my heart. Facepalm. If you're not male, stop liking anime. Facepalm. That shit is for males. Facepalm. I am hoping this is satire because there is no way you actually think that anime is only for males. Neckbeard says, she 8, but that mouth 18. And your jail sentence is 25 plus, you creep. Somebody call the FBI. For this next one, I got this lovely message today. Let me start by saying, there's really not much room you leave me to open with other than pure honesty, and that's seeing your photos, which I hope are really you behind the keyboard. Makes me feel quite feral, rabid I'd say, full of testosterone, pupils dilated and skin flush. The photos you share here induce the yearning to be off slope and howling at the moon in you, yet make me proud to be such a hard and dedicated worker in life, and have caught your attention even if only through a silly little dating app. Your aesthetic is compelling. Really, I want to take you out for a nice elegant meal back home off slope and do you, and maybe keep talking? And then right afterwards, hi, I'm Neckbeard, good morning. Now you say hi, after all that. And now we have someone arguing feminism on a movie review. OP even had to roll their eyes. 1 star. Feminism. No, seriously. Once again, and as always, feminism. I am so incredibly sick of seeing the father figure, the man of the house, portrayed as the weak one, the one who loses his S under pressure, while the mother keeps everything together. Hello? Reality check, please. That is the opposite of what would happen in most cases. Don't care what anyone says. This is deliberate and full of bitterness by angry women writers, or beta males who bow to them, like most movies nowadays. Too bad because it could have been alright, but once again, angry women had to ruin another movie. I've lost count at this point. It's been non-stop for at least a handful of years now. Men are strong and bold and can handle problems that women can't. And that is just a fact. We're different in a beautiful way, and there's nothing wrong with that, but for some reason these femmies just can't handle that. they cringe at the thought of it, so they write these terrible movies and shows, and therein they feel some sort of a false sense of power, an outlet I suppose. Too bad no one with any common sense falls for it. Listen, I understand that a lot of these women writers probably need help from past traumas, but at the end of the day, seeking therapy is more than likely vastly superior to writing scripts that bash men constantly. Seek help instead of attacking the opposite gender. And hold some accountability for your own faults while you're at it. Hey, I got some advice for you, Neckbeard. Seek help instead of attacking the opposite gender, and hold some accountability for your own faults while you're at it. This next one is just a common theme I've been seeing among the bearded necks. Dude will make 0 moves on their crush and then proceed to post this: "Maybe I'm just meant to be lonely." And an attack corgi says the posts lamenting why they can't find a girlfriend are usually expressing their insecurities and admitting they don't know how to ask for help. A friendly reminder for you all, is this fedora weather? Nope, it's never fedora weather. God damn it, neckbeards have ruined the fedora for all of us. For this next one, why no white elves, guys? I'm not saying this to be hateful. I'm left-leaning, people know that, but The Witcher Season 2 has given us black elves, and this just doesn't work. An elf by definition is fair. Elves are supposed to be pure, so making an elf black defeats what they are. Now hold on a minute, did you not watch Season 1? Also the purity thing. They're not even hiding it anymore. And we go to the purple pill debate for this next one. Notice how all the women are against telling the beta simp the truth about the alpha. 3 words: dual mating strategy. Friggin' are literally revolting. Maybe Saudi Arabia has a point about physically disciplining women. Thinking emoji. You are a disgusting human being. You people literally want to cuck your average Joe. Like you want to get impregnated by a hot guy, and if that guy doesn't have the means to provide for you and the child, then you want to find some lonely poor beta simp and trick him into thinking that child is his. And basically manipulate him into providing his resources in 18 plus years of his life into raising a child that's not even his. That's what you people want to do, and you have the audacity, the nerve, to call me a disgusting human being? Yes, for wanting to physically discipline women. For this next one, never thought this would actually happen, LMAO. Met people on Apex Legends who invited me to their Discord server after finding out I like anime. The NSFW section had underage characters and characters with childlike bodies. Hey Oak, are you feeling okay? You left a little Apex club. What did we do wrong? Okay, I'll be completely apparent. It's not that y'all have a NSFW tab that made me that uncomfortable. The fact that you guys actively share images of underage characters or characters with childlike bodies that put me off. I'd prefer not to be around that. So making it so I don't see what goes on in that tab isn't gonna solve anything, unfortunately. And the Neckbeard replies, "Holy shit, you're a weirdo, LMFAO. They're not even underage, let alone fictional. So they're real? You just made me cringe so hard, LMFAO. I'm sure you get that really often and no one likes you, LMFAO. Have an unpleasant 2022, you weird living being, LMFAO. Please don't come anywhere near normal people like us again." Normal, quote. Oh, you're one of those people. And Clyde the bot says that your message couldn't be delivered because you got blocked. Honestly did you a favor, now you don't have to talk to that weirdo again. This next one started as a conversation about a local video game store's method of selling PS5s. A method of sale does not in any way mean I hate an entire business. Are you actually daft? Serious question. I disagree that it was obvious. You came in with a lot of heat on that first comment, felt like maybe you had some baggage. Generally, if you don't love something a business is doing as far as managing said and it has zero impact on you personally, you don't even bother commenting, much less to double down. I'm not sure if anyone has ever told you, but when your thoughts don't land anything of value, you're fully welcome to keep them to yourself. You're also welcome to walk away from an argument if you reach the rubber and you're glue stage and have nothing left to offer. Oh, typical woman, trying to tell someone how they should react and do things. You also seem pretty butthurt for a simple comment a random stranger made. Is everything okay? Are you on your period? I can get you some Advil and a heating bag if you'd like. Wow, I feel so terrible for all the women in your life, though I assume there are few, and I speak with all sincerely when I say, go F yourself. Boom, end of conversation right there. And we go to Yelp for this next one. Was not disappointed with what I found. I don't get why Asian women go for white men so much. There's tons of reasons to date Asian men. Here's some below. 1. Asian men always pay for everything. 2. It's taboo in Asian culture if a guy can't give his girlfriend whatever she wants, i.e., if she wants to only date at $300 restaurants and he can't afford it, then he's failed as a man. 3. Asian countries are way more chivalrous. It's illegal to cane women in Singapore. Women, including in school, get their own parking spots in Korea and subway cars throughout Asia. 4. Asian men never cheat, and divorce laws in Asia are very biased towards women. For example, in Singapore, the Women's Charter essentially allows the wife 50% of her husband's money, but he gets nothing. Also, Asian countries have stricter domestic violence laws except South Korea. 5. In Singapore, men still pay for dates even though they have a way harder time finding jobs due to national service. This just shows how much Asian men care about women. 6. Western women must be educated and work hard. Women in Asia can be ugly, lazy, a cheater, etc., and no one cares. Everything gets blamed on the man, i.e. if the woman cheats, it's the man's fault. So yeah, why do Asian women not date Asian men when Asian dating culture is so pro-female? For this next one, it's almost like a literal fedora wrote this. This is the stupidity of feminism, teaching women that there are no differences between them and men. Listen, girls, no man needs you as just a friend. There's no value you can add to a man as a friend. What is it with incels thinking that men and women can't be friends? You can't talk about chicks or sports or politics with a man. You can't chip in and around. The only reason a man ever approaches you is for sex, either to have with you directly or to use you as a prop to get some other girl or girls. And this is the truth that your brains like not to admit, that you will never say yes. You as a woman communicate with hints. So do not blame a man who has gone on multiple dates with you, whom you are comfy enough around to eat and drink his money, to get drunk with, and to go into his apartment alone with. Here's the thing, Western girls, borrow the simple wisdom of African mothers. African mothers tell their daughters that they should never go into a man's house, for they know in Africa a girl going alone into a man's house is the biggest signal that she is ready to get laid with the man. Girls never say yes. You can't ask a girl for the first time and expect she'd say yes. For this next one, Coochie Slayin' Giga 4chan Daddy gives relationship advice. Very Sigma. Bruh, just get her pregnant, LMAO. Get her drunk and water down yours. Literally, that's all you gotta do. Get the strongest spirits you can find, mix it with pop, and get a takeaway in. Get her hammered and cuddle on the couch and initiate the act. Get in her and get her preggo. Then keep her away from any abortion clinics till it's too late via shame. And if she abort the relationship, there is no future with a woman who will live with you, but not accept your seed. That is just messed up. FBI, this one right here. And for this last one, we now have, quote, consequences for females who live unnatural lifestyles. What unnatural lifestyle does to females. 1. Born. 2. 30 vaccines. 3. Is fed unnatural processed food. 4. Goes to kindergarten. 5. Is told to sit at a desk from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and has to do homework at home at age 5. 6. Gets creativity ability beaten out of her. 7. Fluoride water progresses stage 6 more. What? 8. Is 9 years old and thinks this is what life is about. 9. 11 years old and obese. 10. Has a TikTok account and starts getting laid with other guys at school. 11. Breaks up with 20 different guys by age 16. 12. Is confused and does not know what a relationship is about. 13. Says hateful nonsense like all white people are evil. 14. Is 18 and now has BPD. 15. Is on a pharma pill. 16. Is psycho and punched her parents many times and harmed her brother. What made her like this? The unnatural style, the way she was meant to be raised to be happy and fulfilled when she grows up is. Now let's see if she was raised in a good place. 1. Is born. 2. Is cared for by mother. 3. Is fed natural, non-processed cooked food. 4. Is not given any vaccines and relies on the natural immunity the ground of this earth gave her. 5. Is 5 years old and is taught philosophy by her father and is taught how to do construction and gardening. 6. Hangs out with her brother and cares about her family. 7. Never seen a cell phone in her lifetime. 8. The neighbors visit every day and help gardens. 9. 11 years old and is in good shape and fulfilled. 10. She has other friends from the inclusive community-oriented town she is in that are good-natured. 11. Is 13 and her parents and her start planning for her to be married to a guy that is responsible and educated. Hold on, at 13? 12. She goes with a guy from down the street and she is well educated and has a good naturalistic philosophy. 13. Is highly fulfilled. 14. She now is having a family and is very happy to have one. And 15. She is a caring, good-natured female. And 18 now. Had a family before 18? Hold up. Hold up. And someone comments, a woman is most happy when they are baby factories and objects and nothing more. About what I expected to see before I read it. Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my patrons, especially Benjamin, Spoonie the Rogue, Catalan, Cormetti, Bacon Cat, and a jury of juggling Jerrys. You can join in the link below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.